Welcome back to the PM Show Weekend Edition on CRN Digital Talk Radio, our 2011 show. This is the New Year's Weekend Edition show, ladies and gentlemen. We're out with the old, in with the new, and here's the one and only Mr. Robert Conrad.
Is that why we're doing this music? Because out with the old?
In with the new.
Well, we got to get a hold of it. That's another thing I've threatened to do.
What are you going to
threatened to do 2 hours with me picking the music.
Oh, boy.
Well, when the show's over, Mike, let me write that down because I'll forget it, and that'd be fun to do. Now, let's talk to the lovely Marianne, who's been hanging in there forever. Marianne, what's up, girl?
Hi, how are you, Bob?
I'm pretty good. I'm on a scale of 1 to 10. I'm 7.5. I'm 7.5 today.
7.5, that's good.
I'd like to get up to 8, but not yet.
7. Well, let's shoot for 8.
Well, I'm hoping. I'm hoping, Marianne.
Yeah.
What are you? What are you right now?
What am I?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm probably about an 8, I'd say.
Wow, all right, girl.
So you get that half there, Bob. You could be right up there with Marianne and be an 8.
Yeah, how do I become an 8?
Just work on it in this last hour here. See if you can pick up a half.
Well, I can't do it with you, honey. All right, what's up, Marianne? What's up?
I'm happy to be part of the New Year's show.
Good.
And I want to ask you a little favor here. If you could say happy birthday to my son today. He's a big 28 years old.
Wow.
28.
Sure. And does he know that you listen to a senior citizen show like this?
Yes, he does.
What's his name?
Justin.
Dustin. Great name.
Justin.
Justin.
Oh, Justin.
Well, that's a great name, too, Justin. Is he listening now?
No, he's on his way over to my daughter's house. I don't know if they're going to eat or something. But he does have a little girl who is 3 going on 4, and she's a little sweetie.
Cool. You're not recording this, are you?
Well, it'll be on on YouTube.
Yeah. So okay, let's do it for Justin. Okay.
For Justin, yes.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Justin. Happy birthday to you. Chin down, hands up. Okay.
Oh, that was great. Now he'll be able to tell all his friends to go on YouTube and. Maybe Mother should post it.
Yeah.
Post that, yeah.
Hey, Mother, when you talk to him and the chin down, the hands up, that's an expression from the neighborhood. You keep your chin down so they don't break it. You keep your hands up to protect it. So tell him that's what I meant when that's so he has a 29th birthday.
Okay, I will definitely tell him.
Right.
And I wanted to ask you, some time ago you talked about getting a dog, and I was just kind of curious what kind of, I know you said you weren't ready just now, but what kind of dog were you thinking of?
I was introduced just recently to an Australian dog. I can't remember.
Australian Shepherd?
Shepherd?
Yes. And I saw this dog in the back of this guy's truck, and it was just charming.
Dog was drinking a Foster's.
But then I have mixed emotions about it. Then
Why?
I think because there's a lot of dogs don't have a home that are in.
There you go.
That's true.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So what I'm going to do is I'd love to have this Australian dog, but I think I might go in and rescue a dog. I'm not sure, but it won't happen until the end of the 1st of February.
Well, that would be great. I totally support, adopting from shelters. I used to work at an animal shelter part-time, and you wonder where some people are coming from, what they do to animals.
I may do that. I mean, it's 50-50. I may go with the Australian, and then I may go in the shelter. If I see a dog in the shelter that it's got weepy eyes, guess what? That dog will be mine. I had a dog. It was a lab when my son was living with me, and it used to sleep with me every night. I fed it. I talked to it. It was just a wonderful companion. And then my son moved out, and obviously the dog left with him, and I tried to negotiate a deal. I tried to buy that dog from my son, couldn't do it. So, yeah, I'll have a dog in February, Marianne.
That's great. I'm sure you'll enjoy it. I know around here it's one dog night on the bed lately. I mean, he keeps my feet warm.
They're great
good. They're
companions.
good.
So anyway, I'll have a dog. Anything else, girl, before we let you out of our life?
Just you're really looking good and sounding good, and you got Mike there, and I'm just glad that you we all have this show. So.
Thank you.
We're glad we have you.
Marianne, you just did it right.
You did it right.
Did you hear what you just said? We. Okay.
We're glad you got a show.
I'm a toast
We're
to you.
We're toasting to you. And you're from Wisconsin, is that right, Marianne?
Yes, I am.
Any predictions on the Rose Bowl?
Oh, gee, I don't know. I'm probably one of the worst ones to ask.
Wisconsin is playing Wisconsin's playing in the Rose Bowl against the TCU.
She just told you she didn't care.
Texas Christian
This isn't a
University.
sportscaster show.
CTU,
Give it up.
Jack Bowers University, one of those.
Let me tell you a big secret. Well, it's not really a secret, but I got into a fight with a boyfriend. He'd rather watch the football game than be with me, and we I think we were going to split up anyway. There's a couple.
Well, I'm glad.
Years ago.
Well, how many years?
Probably about 10.
Oh, good. Well, get rid of them. If they would rather, watch a bunch of guys beating on each other instead of being with a honey, then there's something wrong with that guy.
Yeah, I'm glad you take my side on this.
I take your side, 100%. All right, Marianne, you have a very, very happy New Year. And tell Justin that we sang for him, and there's no.
I sure will. He's going to hear it, and all his friends are going to hear it.
Tell him there's no charge.
Thank you so much.
All right, baby.
We'll talk to you.
All right, there goes Marianne.
Good. Marianne's son's birthday. That's cool. We sang happy birthday, and that's good.
New Year's show.
And she's an 8.
Good.
I love that. Now let's talk to Nightmare. Nightmare, what's up?
Got a line open at 800-336-2225.
Nightmare, Tom, and RG.
On the
what's
Thursday
up?
show. You're in the Nightmare. You're on CRN with Robert Conrad.
How you guys doing? Mike, it's good to talk with you. Uncle Bob, it's been probably 15 or 16 years since I've had the pleasure of talking with you.
Wow,
Nightmare. Great. Okay. What's going on?
I was up in Bear Valley for a couple of seasons
when
Avalanche was open.
Sure.
You and the girls would always come in for the O'Douls and the pizza, and then we switched over to different kind of food, but I was running the bar at the time. But my favorite funny story was that was the year that George Foreman beat Michael Moore for the title.
Okay.
And you had missed a fight somehow. And you walked into the bar the day after the fight, and I'm like, hey, did you catch that fight last night? And you looked at me and said, what fight? I'm like, what fight? The heavyweight fight. It was Foreman and Moore. It was a slugfest, and you mad at me.
Good for me.
You started screaming like I was like, why? I wasn't going to call you up at your house. I don't know. It just wasn't one of those things.
Yeah, good. Well, I'm sorry I missed the fight. Hey, I were you listening earlier? Because I just talked to Denise Rasmussen.
I did. I heard the call with Denise.
Good.
I was fantastic.
Good. All right. Well, listen. Stay part of this show, will you? And thanks for touching base with us now.
Oh, absolutely, man. It's kind of funny because I have my own online radio as well, and I cut my show short by almost 45 minutes tonight just so I can stay on hold and be part of your show.
Oh, wow. Thanks, Nightmare. Hey, Happy New Year for that, and nice talking to you again after all these years. Thank you.
Thanks, Nightmare.
You guys have a great New Year, and we'll keep in touch.
Okay, good. Thanks.
Do you miss Bear Valley?
Yeah, I miss Bear Valley. Of course I do. But, the girls grew up.
In that area, yeah.
No, but they grew up, and it's for you little girls and families. But once they become young women, they want out of there.
They want out,
and you can't make movies and do albums in Bear Valley. Okay, so it was time to go. And now I have a lovely home. It's just finely decorated with paintings and.
Are you going to invite me over to that place soon?
Yes.
Can I come? Thank you. I'm coming over.
Yes.
That's my New Year's resolution.
Well, I want you to.
I'm there.
Please.
You can now hear some of your favorite CRN shows while you're on the go with Stitcher.